Here's how I quit porn at 19, which is younger than everyone, pretty much, without obsessing, without making it a full-time job. I started watching it when I was 13, got addicted because it was fun and everyone else did it and people said it was normal and good for me. I mean, yeah, two random strangers having sex on the internet, completely normal. Naked dude on the screen with normal, not gay. I kept watching it, okay? But then I realised, it's gay, it's weird, I don't like it. Okay, it makes me feel shameful and guilty. I just don't like myself. Okay, makes me a cook. I learned this. You'll become a cook if you watch porn. I've explained this why many times. A cook is when a man or husband enjoys watching his wife or his girlfriend have sex with other dudes. You might have seen celebrities who are into this kind of stuff. It's from porn. You can watch all my other previous videos that explains why. I didn't want to be a cook. I didn't want to be gay. I didn't want my mind to be corrupted. So I needed to quit. Go on the internet. How do you quit porn? Blah, blah, blah. NOFAP, 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 NOFAP. That's all there was, NOFAP. And I was like, alright, I'll get into NOFAP, which is pretty much where you quit porn cold turkey if you don't know. And at this point, I was watching it twice a day, right? Twice a day is 14 times in a week. Get onto NOFAP, immediately to 0. Right? I mean, looking back now, I'm like, am I retarded? Was I retarded? Right? Everyone who does that, me, probably, are we retarded? 14 times 1 week. Then week 2, 0. Imagine a skinny kid going into the gym. On his first ever week, he lifts 1 kilogram. On his second ever week, he lifts 50 kilograms. It's retarded. You won't be able to lift 50. He'd break his spine and never come back. And why would he go for that? He lifted 1 kilogram last week. Why is he doing 50? It's stupid. That's why NoFap doesn't work. That's why everyone's still addicted to porn. You know, like 99% of people try and quit porn, never do it. So they just cope and say porn's good for them and they stay addicted forever and they end up 60, fat, broke, loser, hating their lives, cooks, virgin, just not liking themselves because they couldn't quit porn because the people, I mean, these NoFap YouTubers, some of them guess they're trying to help, which is good, but they're doing it wrong. Some of them don't give a shit. They're like, ChatGPT, make me a viral video on quitting porn. NoFap, NoFap. The NoFap benefits timeline. All that shit. So NoFap doesn't work because you're rushing. Everyone who rushes never makes results. That's what I say, and it's true, right? You probably have a fat family member. January 1st comes, he's obese, he's like, in a month I'm going to lose all this fat and get fit. In a month? You've been eating like that for 40 years, right? You can't rush these results, okay? You don't rush them because you don't get results. An analogy, right, I'll tell you what to do instead, then I'll give you a story. So what do you do instead of rushing? Don't rush. If I could go back, which is what I did, I was watching it 14 times a week. So the week after I was like, all right, I'll watch it 12 times this week. It's a bit less, I can still watch porn, and I can do that 12 times, that's fine. Then 10, then 8, then 5. I'm not autistically thinking about it, I'm just watching it a bit less each week. Not a lot less, just a bit less. 2 months later, I'd gone from watching it twice a day to once a week. That's simply, it was that easy. It wasn't that easy, it was easy, it was sort of easy. It wasn't hard, it was just very, very simple. Just watch it less each week. And I failed a couple of weeks. I was supposed to watch it like 8 times, I watched it 10. That's fine, okay? It was about my attitude towards it. I was like, I'm not going to let it affect me. I'm not going to be a little bitch and cry bats like every other time because then I'll end up jacking off 6 times that day. Just move on. It's 1 relapse, it's 2, it doesn't matter. Just move on. Like, it's about how you handle it. Because I'm sure some people watching will be a crying little bitch and just end up jacking off 6 times because they feel so guilty about failing. Don't be the fat guy who's on a diet, doing great for 2, 3, 4 weeks, then he eats a slice of cake. Not a slice of cake, and thinks he's just, oh, I failed now. It's doomed. I'm going to eat the whole cake now. Dumbass. Don't be like that. If you fail, who cares? Right? You're still making progress. Not rushing works because you can still watch porn, so you're not going to be depressed, which is the problem with NoFap. You're making progress each week towards quitting because the less you watch porn, the closer you are to quitting, right? And you're getting benefits each week because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. Confidence, lower anxiety, higher self-esteem, less likely to be a cook, less likely to be gay. I mean, if you're already gay, fair enough, but if you're straight, I'm assuming you don't want to be gay because you're straight, you'll be less likely to be gay. Your mind will be less corrupted. You'll hate yourself less and you start liking yourself and being able to talk to people. All the benefits, you know, you're getting them every single week by watching porn less. You're still watching porn, just a less. And you're making progress and you're getting benefits. Now, you might be thinking, well, rushing, surely that's better. I can do it. You know, I'll be able to quit cold turkey. You know, all the other 99% people, I know they can't do it, but I'm special. Well, I thought that as well. This is how I think about it. This is an analogy I came up with the other day. Imagine everyone's running a race. The race to quit porn. You get to the finish line, you've quit porn. Okay? We're all running. Every man's running it because everyone's addicted to porn, essentially. I'm one of the only people who's quit. Never mind quit at 19. Some people quit when they're 40 and they lose interest. I quit at 19 because of the tips I give you. If you want to just steal all my tips, link below, by the way. No pressure, but it's very cheap. That's what I'm telling you. We're all running a race. When you cross the finish line, you've quit porn. Imagine me and you. I've finished the race. I'm coming back to help you. I'm running next to you. Just a decent jog. We're not rushing. Just a decent jog. Because if we rush, we're going to gas out. I'm jogging with you. To our left, we see some guy. I don't know, fat guy, whatever. He's sprinting past. Okay? He's on NOFAP. He's quit porn cold turkey. He's not watched porn today or yesterday. And you're looking at me like, what? Can we run like him? Look how far ahead he's getting. And I'll be like, chill. No, we're going to stay at this pace. We're going to keep our pace. We'll see him soon. And you're like, oh, no, I want to follow him, but fine, whatever. Eventually, this guy goes out distance, right? You're thinking, right, he's going to finish the race before me. He's going to quit porn. He's going to take the girl I want, the success I want, this and that. And you get inside and you're like, maybe I should just sprint because what he did worked. Like 10 minutes later, we see the guy. He's not moving. He's out of breath, having a stroke, having a heart attack because he's sprinted so far. He's blown his load, essentially, too early. And we go past him. We're still jogging, like I told you to. We're not rushing, we're not running. And we never see him again. He's the one watching us go into the distance. And boom, you quit porn. And he never does. He's always sprinting, 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Because he jacks off 6 times. Because you rush, you jack off once, feel guilty, jack off again. You know the story. Okay? So think of that analogy. Just pace yourself. And you'll quit before no time. It's like you're going at a fucking snail pace. Eventually you'll quit pretty fast. I was addicted for 6 years. And I pretty much quit in 2 months after following this. So don't be the fat guy who's trying to rush. Okay? Now, yeah, that's the message I'm going to give you. Don't rush. That's how you don't obsess about it. That's how you don't think about porn 24/7. Because when you're just trying to consciously think like, I can't watch porn today, I can never watch it ever again. Because if I do, then I failed. It's retarded. If you watch it 3 times a day, how are you going to tell yourself, never watch it again? Right? You're a loser if you do. It will genuinely feel like a full-time job. And it'll be so just exhausting, I don't know for your brain, but you'll physically feel exhausted. So you won't be able to do anything. So you'll never quit porn doing this, and you'll never be able to do anything else because you're so exhausted. You'll be a dirty, degenerate loser. Just make it easy on yourself. I'm saying you can still watch porn and quit and get benefits. Just keep watching porn, just do it a bit less each week. And that's how I quit younger than everyone. Subscribe if this helped, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me, so once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now, so if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.